Although it's good music.
Yeah. Neither you can hear it.
You could just hear me singing it for a second.
Yeah. All right, 3 minutes and we'll start.
What links should I go to that watching?
Philosophy podcast.
Is it?
Philosophy podcast.
That's on Facebook?
Yeah. And then the replay will be posted on our YouTube channel.
Just came in.
everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Colossal Community Podcast. I am your host, Keith, and this is my co-host, Sirius Lee.
What up?
And we are broadcasting live here at the Hofford Mill in Waysport, PA. Tonight, we have Angels and Dragonflies Children's Charity for the first half hour. In the second half, we have Franklin Township Athletic Association. We'll be talking about our two debate questions from the last 2 weeks. Plus, we have some Easter facts and trivia. So
you're gonna quiz me then?
yeah, I'm going to quiz you.
Okay, good.
Are you ready?
I was born ready.
All right, we're going to start off the show with Angels and Dragonflies Children's Charity. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Please introduce yourself and tell us about the group.
Sherry Scott. I started doing this about 5 years ago, working on it for about 3 years before that. My husband's idea, and we went and we started taking donations, used things, and putting them in storage unit and pass them out to families that need it. Because we saw a need for grandparents raising grandchildren due to addiction. So that started our mission, and we've grown so much from there, and we have a location now in East Stroudsburg, and we take used stuff, we take new stuff, we do birthday bags, we do Christmas, we do back to school, and so many different things in between, and with so many partnerships. So, we're just growing by the minute at this point. And there's a need out there, and we fulfill a need. And there's nobody like us. Nobody does what we do.
So I was actually looking at your website today, and you have a lot of different programs that you use to help these families out. And one of them that I was kind of really looking at that I really liked was the bags, the one where you get like a backpack or a diaper bag full of necessities with a lot of cool stuff in there for them. I thought that was such a cute idea to be able to supply them with things. And I think the words you used were like a bag of hope for those people. I think that was one of the words.
Yeah, bags of love, bags of hope, bundles of joy.
Right.
We try to make it positive because, you can be in a really bad situation and we don't ask any questions. And we give you what you need, So the bags of love, and that was one of our first programs. So we started with the used items, putting them in storage, pulling them out, giving them to everybody, and passing them on to the community, and kind of like a recycling program. So COVID hit, and we were kind of locked down in the house, and we couldn't do anything. And I started doing hotel-sized toiletries, making up little goodie bags, putting them in these backpacks, getting them to Wayne County, Pike County, and Monroe County Children and Youth. So these kids have bags with a book and a toy and a stuffed animal in them. And we donated, I think at that point was 250 bags. So we've done probably over 1,000 at this point, 3 years in, or 4 years in. And that program has grown a little bit, and we kind of shifted things just a little bit, but not just to the foster families, it goes to local families, it goes to, anybody that needs a shampoo, toothpaste, toothbrush, hairbrush, whatever it may be.
Nice. So how did you come up with the name Angels and Dragonflies?
Well, there's a little bit of story. So we're trying to figure out the name, and, my husband came up with the idea, and, we were brainstorming on, what to name it, and what direction we were going to go, and I started Angels and something. I couldn't figure out what the something was. So we went to meet with State Rep Maureen Madden in the very, very beginning, before we even started any paperwork, became legitimate. And I had a necklace on. My husband had given me, it was a dragonfly, and she goes, "Oh, a dragonfly, I have a tattoo. You know what that means?" So she started going through the whole process, explaining about what a dragonfly, it's like rebirth, regrowth, it's all new beginnings and fresh starts and all those things. And I said, aha, that was the something. So that was our, beginning of things, was picking the name. And she actually took my business plan and went off to Harrisburg and showed it to Eddie Paczynski and, all her colleagues and state reps and things. And she's always been behind us 110%. Every event, everything I have going on, she's always there. So, that was the start of all of it.
Nice.
Getting the name.
Right?
Yeah. So you have some events coming up. You want to tell us about those?
Oh, we got lots of events coming up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Our executive director, Sue, she's wonderful. She's been with me about a year. We got the location a year before that. So, 2 years in the making, we've exploded. And Sue's working really hard coming up with creative ideas for family-friendly, fun events that everybody can, partake in. And so the next one we have is bingo at the Moose Lodge, so we have raffles and 50-50, and that's an adults only. The Moose supports us. So we have that one coming up. That's the day before Mother's Day, so the 11th. And then we go into, Spring Fest is right before that. We partner with the First Baptist Church, so we hand out some stuff at Spring Fest at our location. And then we have Father's Day in June is our huge event. That one's our 4th annual, so we're on our 4th trip around the calendar. And that one we have, right now we have 11 food trucks. We had I think over 30 vendors last year, so we're shooting for that. We have live music, we have face painting for the kids, we have free gift stuff for the kids, we have crafts and all these different things, all free for the kids. They can come play on the playground. It's all outdoors, rain or shine. That's a big event for us. And then we have Christmas in July at the Harley dealer. Latin American Motorcycle Association is one of our main big supporters. And the llamas are great with us, and they're going to host a ride for us. So it's either $20 or bring a toy, and then you get on your motorcycle and you go for a ride, and there's all sorts of stuff going on that day too.
Wow.
That's a big event. Then we have, we have back to school. It's the end of August. We give United Way is supporting us this year with 600 backpacks, and they're going to be filled. But we have other community resources coming to our event. So we have a bounce house. Usually the church donates that where we're located. We're not affiliated with the church, but we partner with them. So they gave us a space to work out of. So they gave us the parking lot to use. They do a bounce house. We do 600 backpacks. Then they take those backpacks and they go kind of like, trick-or-treating around and get all sorts of stuff to put in their backpacks for school. We have crafts, we have a petting zoo, we have the bounce house, we have music, I have lunch. I'm working on getting lunch for these kids. Last year, Warriors Pizza came out and gave all the kids pizza for free. So it's a big event. These families can't afford to go to Knoebels or Hershey. So this is our way to give back to them. All the clients that we take care of all year long, they come to these events and they get stuff from us, and, they use their stuff, and try to make it fun. Books, games, toys, that's our main. I like the happy, see little kids happy, so.
Nice.
And then we have a pig roast event, that's August 3rd. So that pig roast event, we're working on that, and it'll be, you pay for a tasting and you go to the pig roasters and you vote on the tasting, and then they get an award, whoever wins. So that's something new for us. We partner with Willie Mays, that's down in Gilbert, and on 209 the other way. And they're big supporters of us too. So we're trying to just come up with some fun stuff. And
right.
We have a couple other bingos we're working on, but those are the big events.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Trust me, it's a lot. Oh, Chick-fil-A is doing one. I just got the notification today. Chick-fil-A in Bartonsville is going to have cookies for a cause, and for every cookie we get 25 cents. It's a week in April, so just check out our Facebook page on that one.
Nice.
So that'll be cool.
Wow, so it's going to take a lot of people to put all these things together. Do you have a big volunteer list, or no?
No, it's me and Sue. No, I do. I do have a network, and I pull them in when we need to, but most of the time it's me and Sue and, a couple of my board members and things, my husband, and everything, and my family. I pull in my kids and my grandkids, and they come and, everybody chips in. So it's fun, and I do have a good network. but most of the time, it's me.
Are you looking for any help, and how can people get involved?
Absolutely. So we look for volunteers for our events. We look for volunteers that would just spread the word. I mean, it's, if you can't guarantee that you can help us out every week or, once a month or whatever it may be, just share, and that's the biggest thing. Share our events, because we need the support that way, because our vendors come to our events and they need to make money. So share the event, share what we do, shop on Amazon and ship us stuff, so if you can't come and volunteer, there's so many different ways and so many different avenues that you can just, pitch in. You can go to the Dollar Tree and go buy 5 packs of crayons. It costs you, $7, so I think anybody can afford to do it. If you can't afford money, you can come and volunteer. We do open house every other week. It's going to be on Wednesdays now. We're doing open house. You come in, you grab a bag, you just go shopping for your kids. So toys, books, games, puzzles, baby items, anything in between. If you need it, we got it. You're welcome to it, and the doors open from 9 to about 12.
Nice.
So is it open to anybody in anywhere to be able to do that? You don't have to be from a certain area?
If you can get to us, we'll help you out.
Okay.
I work with Pike County Children and Youth. I'm on their board. So Michelle Burrell runs Pike County Children and Youth, and I work with her quite frequently. We actually now do adoption bags. So when she helps these children get adopted, we make up a little goodie bag, a picture frame, a little stuffed animal, and stuff for that new child to take to their new permanent home. Even though they're already residing there, it's just like a big day, So we partner with that too. So I mean, just so many different ways and so many different things that we do. If somebody knows of a way that we can partner with you and help you out, we can do that too, or if you know somebody that can help us out, and it takes a village, it really does.
So how do people get in contact with you if they need help or?
Facebook, Instagram, texting. We have a Google Voice. If you go to our website, which is angelsanddragonfliescc.org, you go there, you can text that number, you can call that number, you can email us through there, you can message us on Facebook, you can go to Instagram and message me there, so those are the main avenues. If you can't do it, somebody that can, send them over to us. We do a lot of third party, and it just, people reach out to me all the time. This one needs something. Do you have it? Just a liaison in between.
Right. Yeah. And this is for children, right? So entirely for children.
Up to 18.
Okay.
Yep. We do the birthday bags, so they can go on their website. They can apply for a birthday bag. Up to 18 years old, we'll do a birthday bag for them. As long as we have it in stock, we can give them something.
So where do you see the group in 5 years? Are you going to branch out to another location, or?
I can only handle one. I try not to have founder syndrome, which is a big thing with nonprofits. Somebody that just wants to take everything and nurture it and take care of it and not let it grow. And I want to let it grow. I want to step back and do the things that I'm good at and delegate now. I'm learning. It's a process. So with the delegation, we have a couple people coming in to volunteer every week when we do our open house. We have Sue doing the executive director thing. So I'm hoping to get us to where we have a warehouse and we grow and we have a bigger structure to house our stuff. I would love to do branch out and, maybe have other locations, and network and things like that. That would be wonderful. I'm trying to grow within our building now just because we don't have the manpower to do it. But if somebody's willing to, open up a location and do exactly what we're doing, we can, partner and get that done, because I know there's a need all over Pennsylvania.
Right.
It's huge.
Yeah.
And because I don't ask any questions, and we take care of all children, so it's anybody. It's grandparents raising grandchildren. It's moms that are working that can't afford the extra stuff. It's, dads that are working that can't afford it. It's, grandmas that are just babysitting their children and they need these extra things. Just a whole different collaboration of everything. And we're just there to help, and from a bottle to a crib, and everything in between. It's, it's just makes life a little easier when you don't have to pay for it.
Right.
Right.
And you can bring it back when you're done with it and we'll give it to somebody else, and that's the whole point of this is, just reusing everything. And they're in it for such a short period of time, and because of that, it's expensive.
Right.
You're on a fixed income. Or even if you work a job, you don't expect to take care of a child and you get placed with a child to take care of. How do you come up with all this extra money to buy the stuff that they need?
Right.
Right.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is too, so my husband and I are actually expecting in August, and you really do find that once something is branded for baby or branded for a specific thing, it gets expensive, like just, you could take the same thing like wipes, for instance. They're all different kinds of wipes, right? And you can have wipes, you can buy wipes that aren't labeled as baby wipes. They're the same thing. They're less expensive because they're not labeled as baby.
Right.
Right? So there's certain things that I don't know. My mind has been blown, like trying to make a registry and like looking at all the things that, you need to be able to take care of someone else, and it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. A laundry soap. Well, we partner with Earth Breeze laundry soap, so that's how people can help too, because it's buy one give 10. So in that program, they donate to us Bomba socks. We give out socks all the time. Because we partner with Bombas. They send me 2,000 pairs of socks this year.
Wow.
And we're down to 2,000, or we're down to 1,000 already. So we partner with people, send things to Grenada, to orphanages. A friend of mine has another nonprofit that we fill a shipping container in November and send it down there. We're working on creating birthday bags for those children, because there's no help down there either. They don't even have food, and just such a struggle. I got to keep it controllable.
Right. So what items are you in need the most that you would like to see people donate?
Right now, diapers and wipes. Diapers are huge. They're very expensive. We give people like a little pack's worth, but I have moms that keep coming, and because they don't know where else to go. And, wipes, baby shampoo, things like that. Right now we're gearing up for school supplies. So markers, colored pencils, crayons, and scissors are the 4 things that I'm collecting to make sure that they're in their backpacks for back to school, for art supplies. If they have an art project, how do you do that with a pen and a pencil?
Right.
So we make sure they have creative stuff as well. Those are my main for right now. It changes.
Oh, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's crazy to think that you're gearing up for back to school right now when they're not even out of school yet.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of time. Huh?
It does. Walmart, East Stroudsburg, Mount Pocono give us, like 100 kids worth of stuff. And we hit 560 backpacks last year. So when United Way came to me and says, how many backpacks do you need this year? And I said, well, I did 550 last year. And then she called me back and she goes, you sure? You don't need more? And I'm like, well, and she goes, I'm putting in for 600. I'm like, okay, 600 it is. Because I helped not only my own backpack drive, I helped Pike County with theirs. And we did 100 last year. So on top of the 550 that I handed out, we did another 100. So we're at 650, just 2 organizations.
Wow.
And I'm the last one of the season, right before they go back to school. So everybody that missed all the other ones, they come over to ours. Plus we have community day, so. Mine's more fun.
Yeah, it is. That does sound like a really cool idea to have kids actually go around to different places and kind of collect it and make it more of an activity than just a handout. Really, like they get to have some fun with it.
Right.
So yeah, that is a really cool idea. So whoever came up with that, kudos to them. That was you.
Thanks. Well, it was, there's a lot of community resources out there, and that's where I want to step in and bring these resources because these families may not know about them, and make them more on their level. So if you're walking around a little event and you get a little information, it's there, it's free. What are the chances versus that and searching on the internet? So, the chances are they're going to learn more in person. The community event in Northampton Community College, there's 100 vendors there, but not everybody can get there.
Right.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Is trying to get to the location because they either don't have a car, they don't have gas money to get the car. I mean, I was picking up and dropping off and delivering and grabbing donations all over the mountain when I first started because I didn't have a location to work out of. So I was, meeting people in the parking lot of Walmart to get them what they needed. So that's changed a little bit, but if there's somebody out there, we can get it to them.
Oh. There's a lot going on there, Leanne.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of events.
So do you have any free time?
Yeah. What do you do with your free time?
I work a job.
Yeah.
That's my rest. I sell furniture for Penn Furniture, so I work 2 days a week, and those 2 days a week, when I'm not doing my down stuff, I'm kind of doing this stuff.
Right.
All right, we're going to talk about Easter a little bit because it is coming up this weekend. It's estimated that people will spend in the U.S. $3.1 billion on Easter candy this year. That is 30% of their food budget for the holiday.
Wow.
I don't buy that much candy.
No.
No.
I
Don't
mean,
take my husband.
No.
I want my peanut butter eggs,
Yeah.
but yeah.
All right, so what is the top 3 selling candies for Easter?
Well, it's got to be like peanut butter eggs or Cadbury eggs. It's got to be one of them.
My favorite, jelly beans.
Jelly beans.
Well, you're all in the same boat there. Reese's peanut butter eggs are number 1. Cadbury cream eggs are number 2. And Starburst jelly beans are number 3.
Specifically Starburst.
You like those? So look at that. They're right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's the peanut butter eggs are the number 1 selling candy in 30 states.
So I will have to say I'm not a huge fan of the Reese's egg, but like homemade ones, like from like a church sale or like anybody that just like grandma's in their kitchen making candy for Easter, like those eggs, the creamy peanut butter ones. The Reese's are too gritty for me. They're too dry.
Yeah, they are dry.
Yeah, I need like a creamy, milky, like peanut butter inside. That's why I need.
So what are your thoughts of white chocolate? Is that it?
Garbage.
Garbage? What about you? White chocolate?
It's got its place, like on gummy bears.
Okay.
It's really good on gummy bears.
Never had that.
Yeah, I've never had that
It
either.
kind of makes them a little more fruity.
Huh.
We're going to try that.
Yeah.
Get some white chocolate, melt it, and
Dip your gummy bears in
yeah,
it.
throw them in there. All right, those of you that are listening, if you have any kids around, might want to close your ears because we're about to talk about the Easter Bunny.
That guy.
Yeah, that guy. So when did the Easter Bunny start hiding eggs? How did that all become about? You have any guesses?
I don't know, but it's probably something creepy from Germany. Because that's where all these...
You're right.
Right? I'm saying, it's creepy stuff from Germany.
Yeah.
That's how we get all this
And
stuff.
there actually is a good Easter Bunny and a bad Easter Bunny, just like Christmas has the bell snickle and stuff like
Well, I'm
that.
telling
Like the
you,
Krampus.
Germans know how to ruin everything.
Yeah, and it was originated from the Germans. There's 2 reports that I read. One said 1600s and another one said 1800s. But, you can choose whatever century you want. And the name is Osterhaus, meaning hare. It's not a rabbit, it's a hare. So that's the original name.
Well, Oster is the name of like spring,
Right.
because even in Norse mythology, the goddess of rebirth is Ostera. I only know that because I know a lot of Norse mythology.
I was going to say you did your research, but
No, I just know Norse stuff.
but the Pennsylvania Dutch told the story of the Easter Bunny first, and they started hiding the eggs for women and children only. So that's how the whole thing started with the Easter bunny hiding eggs is from the Germans and the Pennsylvania Dutch.
So does it say why they do it? Why they hide the eggs? The significance of that?
They said that the reason why they hide the eggs is because the eggs symbolize a new birth of spring because winter's over, and the colors that they choose for the Easter eggs is to symbolize the joyful colors of spring.
Yeah. Speaking of the colors for Easter, I'm telling you, M&Ms that are colored, that are Easter colored, are better than regular M&Ms.
So it's all in the color.
It's gotta be whatever they put in that dye. I'm telling you, I'll put money on it. They're so much better.
Less dye.
Maybe because they're not as vibrant. They're like muted,
Maybe.
so you taste the
We
chocolate.
know we do have a bag of those, and they do seem lighter because you actually can see the chocolate through them.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
so good.
I
I think they also might be dark chocolate.
Cadbury chocolate eggs. The best.
Yeah, with Cadbury cream.
No cream, just chocolate.
Just
Little chocolate
the
eggs.
chocolate.
Oh,
The chocolate is like to die for.
I hope someone's taking notes of what's put on this basket.
I think he's ignoring you over there.
Yeah.
No, I got it right here.
Yeah.
He's shopping online.
All right,
Good old
he's shopping for it. All right, we got a couple minutes here. We have some new viewers listening. You just want to recap your group one more time for everybody.
Sure. Angels and Dragonflies Children's Charity. We're based out of East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania on Cortlandt Street. And we take in used kid stuff. We pass out used kid stuff. We take in new stuff for birthdays, Christmas, back to school, and baby stuff. And, we just pass it back out. So if anybody needs anything, let me know. And we can help you out.
All right, I will be posting the link to the website right now, so everybody can go onto the website and check it out. And any events that you have, just please share it with us, and we'll share it for you.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Thank you,
All
guys.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you for doing what you do.
Yes,
Thanks.
it's a big task there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. You gotta love it, and that's the biggest thing. You have to really enjoy doing what you're doing. We were doing clothes for a while and I didn't like it. And I was like, I want to go back to the toys.
Yeah.
Little girls go through and they pick their toys and they leave with a bag full of stuff and they're all happy. That's what makes me happy.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
thank you again.
Thanks.
All right.
All right, we're going to
Thank
go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
They've become a solid member of the community in the past 5 years. They take
All
pride
right.
in the
All right,
quality,
thank you.
freshness, and
Thanks,
variety
guys.
of their food. They're known for their warm customer service and friendly staff, lunch specials, and fun food. It's Cindy's Deli, located next to Pfeiffer's Ice Dam in Franklin Township. A wide selection of sandwiches and wraps, which are prepared fresh daily. Cindy's Deli in Franklin Township. Cindy's Deli also provides full-service catering for corporate functions and other events, and they'll serve each guest during the length of your event. You gotta check out Cindy's Deli in Lehighton. Everything from lunch, specials, to catering, and so much more. Cindy's Deli in Franklin Township. Find them online at cindysdeli.com. Make sure to give them a like on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Ian.
Look, who doesn't want to be pampered? Think about it. Get yourself a nice warm bath. Using only quality shampoos, let them blow dry. They'll even do your nails. And make sure you're feeling great from head to tail. It's Country Clippers in Palmerton. For 22 years, Stacy and Jennifer have been pampering your pets. So if you're looking for a local pet grooming service and an experienced staff, it's Country Clippers. Get your pets groomed and give them the care they deserve. Country Clippers in Palmerton. Find them online.
All right, welcome back to Colossal Community Podcast. We are now joined by members of the Franklin Township Athletic Association. Welcome, guys. Please introduce yourselves and tell us about the association.
My name is Tim Snyder, and I'm one of the coaches at Franklin Township in the girls softball program, and I've been there for quite a few years.
I'm Justin Kerr. I'm actually from Coal Cracker. I'm running the tournament for them coming up.
All right. So tell us about, you have some events coming up, cornhole tournament and that.
Yes, it's funny because we were at a meeting, a monthly meeting, and we were talking about fundraisers and everything, and I played in the Cold Cracker Cornhole League with Justin on Thursday nights at the Legion, and I was like, Franklin Township's never had a cornhole tournament, and I've been to a couple tournaments at the rec center and stuff for other programs, and I was like, that's a great way to get parents involved, the kids involved, people from the community involved, to help raise some funds for Franklin Township, for equipment, field maintenance, stuff like that, and got together with Justin and set it up.
Nice. So what is it? What is the event?
The event is May 18th. It's a Saturday with a rain date of May 19th. And it's going to be over at Chrisman Field. We're going to use one of the softball fields, whichever one's the flattest. We don't want any unfair advantages playing cornhole or anything. No excuses. But and concession stand's going to be open. We're going to sell some food, drinks. Going to have a 50-50 drawing, and we're undecided on a big raffle prize to give away yet, but we're probably going to have 2 raffle prizes because there's going to be a kids tournament for players to be able to play, the younger kids, and then for the adults as well. So
nice. So you have an opening day coming up for the season. You have
Yes.
anything special planned for that?
That is going to be Saturday, April 20th, and we have a parade that all the members of the baseball and softball teams, we meet at the Franklin Township Municipal Building there, and the players are led down to the field, by a fire truck, and all the teams get announced, all the kids' names, they get run out on the field over at Pfeiffer's, a big parade. And then after all the teams are announced, games start that day. It's opening day, and there'll be games throughout the day at Pfeiffer's, and the girls' season doesn't start till the 22nd. So we're going to have just in-house scrimmages over at Chrisman Field between the teams of the softball teams.
Nice.
So.
Were you in baseball, Ian?
I was.
Okay.
Yeah, so fun fact, I was terrible. So I played for Bowenstown. I did T-ball there. I made it to up to hardball or whatever. They had me in the outfield. I sat down a lot because I got bored.
Picked flowers.
Yeah, and I guarantee you, they made a softball team so that they didn't have to let me back on the hardball team. Yeah, I'm telling you, because there was no softball team until I was about to reach the age of getting into the competitive time of baseball, and they were like, she can't be on this team.
Throwing dirt.
Yeah.
Center field there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Bowenstown softball team can thank me, because I'm pretty sure that's why it was set.
Get up out there.
Yeah.
Leave the flowers alone.
Oh, it's on video.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so what age group does the league cover?
It starts, you can play when you're 4. That's T-ball, and that's co-ed, so you can play boys and girls play T-ball together. That's 4 and 5, and it's a 2-year age group as you go up, and you can play all the way up to 16. And if you had enough girls or boys, you could probably play up to 18. So,
Nice.
but once they get into teenagers and they get jobs and other
cars
stuff,
and driving.
the interest starts to, sway to other things. But it'd be nice to be able to keep them going through their high school careers.
So what's it like coaching that young at 4?
I'll tell you, I have a ball. I'm just a big kid too. So my oldest daughter went through the program and I coached with her, and now my middle one's going through it, and it's just fun, to be able to get out on the field with them and teach the kids and watch them learn every year. So most of the kids come back every year, and you get all the new ones come, and just to see them grow and the abilities that they get from one year to the next and how good they get. it's fun to watch them
Right.
grow up through the program. So, yeah.
Yeah, or how bad they get.
Yeah, get the good with the bad.
Yeah.
It's fun, though. Some of them are there and they want to have fun. They just want to play. And, it's for everybody. Whether you're good or bad, we try to help them all and get them to learn the game and play and, have a good time.
Now, this could be a dumb question, but do you have to live in Franklin to play for Franklin?
No. When I was younger, when I played hardball, certain sections of the town, like I played for Ashfield because I lived on 2nd Street, and people that lived, I don't know where the cutoff was, played for Franklin Township. So like I played for Ashfield, I never got to play hardball for Franklin. But we have people that are from Ashfield, Jim Thorpe, from not just the Leighton area that play,
Okay.
So it's, and we got a lot of kids too. So I think there's 80-some girls signed up in the softball program, and there's over 80 with the boys, not including like the T-ball and rookies and stuff. But there's a lot of kids.
Yeah.
So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
It's good to see kids out doing sports.
Right.
I mean, and being active, as much as I stunk, I did soccer too. I was terrible at that. But I was outside, right? I was at least outside doing something,
Yeah,
being with
right.
other kids,
Right.
So I'm glad that you have so many kids that want to come out and do something besides sit and play video games.
Yeah, it's good. It's
Yeah.
nice to see. And a lot of them are really dedicated.
Right.
They want to get better. A lot of them go to different other clinics. There's like 7 Deadly Spins for softball. The boys have different hardball programs. Narrow Valley Sports opened up. They're taking them up there, and doing a lot of extra work with them, on their own time, working with the kids, just the ones that want to get better and play. And,
Yeah.
there's a lot of good talent, that's coming through the system.
So when you guys win championships in different districts and stuff, do you qualify to go to the World Series, or is that a whole different?
No, the boys actually play in the Little League program, and they could eventually qualify to be able to go there. The boys have done really well. They've won some district titles and stuff, and usually on the parade day, opening day, they'll hang the new banner up from the last year, and the kids get to yell and scream around and show off a little bit.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a group from Franklin to go in the World Series?
No, I
No.
don't think so.
I
Yeah,
don't think anybody local
Yeah.
has been there.
no.
But that means there's opportunity there.
There is.
Yes,
Yeah.
something to strive for.
Yeah.
Right. So you guys are in the process of redoing Chrisman Field, right?
Yes.
What's the plan for that?
Oh, there's a lot of plans in the works. It's just a lot of money. That's why we're trying to do a lot of fundraisers too, and try and get some grant money and everything to help with it, because it's a big project. It would be nice. They're planning on putting a parking lot in and a walk around track around the field, bathrooms and stuff. There's a lot of nice plans and drawings and stuff like that, but it's a lot of hard work and a lot of money, and it's going to take a lot of time. But there's a lot of potential there.
Yeah.
It's happening. So it's in the process. So
Nice. So how can people get involved with the Little League?
to get involved with the league itself, like as far
As with Franklin Township, can they be a coach or?
Yeah, pretty much most of the coaches, not all of them, have kids that are going through the program. There's some there that don't have any kids that just like helping the kids and coaching. You have to have your clearances, your background checks and stuff like that. And sign-up days, when they have registrations for sign-ups, you can go there, you have a sheet there. It's like if you want to coach, if you're signing your child up for a sport there, you can fill out the paper and, tell me what interested in being a coach and helping out.
Nice.
So,
So we see with high school sports, they're having a shortage in umpires and referees. Are you seeing that with umpires as well?
not yet. The season didn't begin yet, but I know last year when we were trying to make up a couple softball games, we had a couple rough areas towards the end of the season when we were trying to make up rain games that we were having a tough time getting umpires, to be able to work the game. So, it's possible that, we'll have a shortage, who knows?
Right.
But,
So cornhole, how did it become a craze?
I'm sorry?
How did it become a craze? Like it's everywhere.
I think actually COVID had a lot to do with it. I think that during those, times when people were stuck in their house, it was one of the only sports that was really on TV at that time that was live. They were one of the first ones to get back on ESPN. So I think that and a lot of time on your hands, especially over the warmer months, a lot of people set boards up and practice and play. And I mean, bags are a little expensive, especially the better ones, but it is still a sport that has relatively low buying costs, to get started. A lot of it started with the hand-sewn bag, and, so I can't get much low cost on that. But no, I think that had a lot to do with it. And then, obviously, word of mouth, you get somebody to come out to a tournament or, a league, and they tell their friends, and it just grows organically, but yes,
Yeah. It's also a sport. You can perform with a beer in your hand.
Right.
Yeah.
of course.
So
of course.
that's helpful.
always
it helps to keep
Right.
balance.
Yes, yeah.
It's hard in the backyard with beer. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. Just come out of the yard and it, a
Yeah.
little more fair, as you put it, setting.
Right.
It's become more than that now. It's actually a college sport now.
It is, and I'm actually an ACL director, the local regional director for the ACL, and they started across, in Canada. They just had a regional up there last week, I think it was, a week before. They have tournaments going on over in Europe, so it's really becoming a worldwide sport. I know USA Cornhole is pushing to eventually have it an Olympic sport, which I know a lot of people laugh, but badminton, So, I think it's definitely a possibility, and it is a sport that just about any age group can play. I mean,
Yeah.
I've had players, 4 or 5 up to, I think the oldest person was 85. So it's really men, women, children, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Anybody can play it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you play cornhole?
Well, I mean, there's picnics and stuff. There's the picnic version of cornhole, which I'm sure is way less intense than competitive cornhole.
Well,
But you know what? When you think about it, cornhole and baseball kind of go hand in hand because you need some pretty good hand-eye coordination to do both of those
right.
things.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a, I don't want to call her a girl, she's a woman now, but she's in our league, actually up in Lehigh, and she was a softball pitcher.
Yeah.
She's got really good.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
really is, yeah. So I think you're right. I think the hand-eye coordination, even bowlers, believe it or not,
Yeah.
there are a lot of bowlers that transition over,
Yeah.
horseshoe players, same kind
Yeah.
of skill set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Darts.
Darts.
That's overhand.
Rock
Yeah.
skipping.
Yeah. Hey, that's really hard.
That's on ESPN.
paper boys.
Yeah.
Throw the paper up.
It's on ESPN. Rock skipping. I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't skip a rock to save my life.
So, do you have a good turnout every year for signups? Is it steady?
Yeah, this year we actually have, the boys side is pretty constant all the time. They always have a lot of teams. This year is the first year that in softball, the under 12 has 2 teams, U10 has 2 teams, U8 has 2 teams. The softball registrations are up this year compared to last year. The boys are always pretty strong. They have a lot of boys sign up every year. So, and it's good to see it's growing. Hopefully it continues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you play baseball?
Yes, I did for 2 years. Played catcher and third base on the Cardinals.
In Bonestown?
Not only Franklin.
Oh.
Yep.
So I was on the Cardinals too, but that was a That's a Bone Sound team. They were all birds. They were. All the teams were birds.
Yeah. Yeah, I was on the Cardinals for 2 years, yep.
Were you any good?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Why do you want to play 2 years then?
Because I was in Boy Scouts, so it's
Oh.
like one or the other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We would have played on the same team then.
that happens, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we get a lot of multi-sport kids in the program and
Right.
stuff.
Do you see a lot of kids going all the way through high school in baseball?
Yes, baseball and softball, yes.
Right.
There are quite a few, most of them, that are dedicated and, good and really want to play. Like, they'll play all the way up through. Some of them play in college. One of our assistant coaches on our team, her younger sister is on our team, and she's been with us for 2-3 seasons. And she played Franklin ball, and she played high school, now she's playing college ball. So,
Nice.
and she's one of our coaches on our team. So, and Krista Rarick, she's our head coach. She pitched in high school, played high school ball and stuff like that. So, she's a lot of knowledge there too, with pitching and everything. So, yeah.
Nice.
How about that?
How about that? You're gonna be a coach.
What?
You're gonna be a coach.
Why would they listen to me?
You can show them to pick flowers.
T-ball.
T-ball. There you go.
Yeah, I could probably do the T-ball thing.
All right, the last 2 weeks are every Tuesday we do a debate question on our Facebook page. On March 12th, the debate question was, is meatloaf just an oversized meatball? What do you think? What's your opinion on that?
Do you put the same stuff in it? Because then yes.
Some people say they do, so
I don't know. I've never made meatballs, but I've made meatloaf.
what do you guys think?
Absolutely not.
No?
There's no two meatloafs that taste the same.
So,
I've had some
I
with
smoked mine, so
mozzarella.
it's really, I smoked mine, so it's really
Yeah.
different taste than every.
What do you use to roll it?
I actually freeze
If
it.
you're
I put it in a,
smoking.
I put it in a, I'm gonna totally dodge that.
You use like,
Don't lose that
paper,
That's hilarious.
parchment paper.
Yeah, there you go.
No, but some meatloaf, some people put mozzarella cheese throughout the center of it. So I've had it with hard-boiled egg throughout the center of it. And some people use different toppings on it, like just ketchup or a mixture of other stuff on it. And no two taste the same.
all right.
Yeah, I mean, so my meatloaf that I make, my binder that I use, like the breading, I crunch up Frosted Flakes. And that's what I use. It's actually really killer. It's so good. Because it adds a little bit of sweetness to it. Yeah.
So 10 people said yes, it is the same, and 5 people said no, it's not the same. So
Well, also, the sauce you make on the top, so when my mom makes it, she doesn't make enough extra that I can pour more on top of it.
Yeah.
That is like, don't do that. You need to make a ton of that sauce because it
I
needs to be
agree.
smothered in it.
Yeah, because the bottom half of it, you like to dip it in and just eat it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What kind of sauce is it?
Well, it's usually like ketchup, brown sugar,
Worcestershire
Worcestershire sauce, yeah.
I hope I said that right.
Yeah, Worcestershire.
you know how I learned how to say that? Watching Emeril Lagasse, he always says, "What's in here sauce?"
What's in here sauce?
That's how he pronounced it. What's in here sauce?
It's kind of like almost like a sweet and soury kind of sauce.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
All right, our second debate question, which was last week, it said, should emojis be a universal language?
No.
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 5 people said yes, 3 people said no, and 1 person said people need to use their phone less and talk more.
Yes.
No,
So I
the
know.
answer was emoji.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be back to recap these guys' events.
Sip a handcrafted cocktail. Delight your palate with farm-to-table focused fare. Make lasting memories with the ones you love. The Gorge Eatery is a place where friends and loved ones come together to enjoy scratch cooking in a unique Zen space. Located in the historic Hofford Mill in Weissport, you'll find something very unique to the area. Our newly redesigned event space is ideal for your next special occasion. Perfect for bridal and baby showers, micro-weddings, parties, and more. Log on to thehoffordmill.com for more information and upcoming events.
That's like the nicest group of...
Do you have a weight loss resolution this year? It's time to turn your resolution into reality with St. Luke's Weight Management Center. Their experienced team of physicians, dietitians, social workers, and other healthcare professionals are dedicated to helping you achieve your weight loss goals through their surgical and non-surgical programs. Losing weight is your journey, and St. Luke's Weight Management Center will be there for you every step of the way. Visit sluhn.org/weight loss to get started today. Do you have a weight loss resolution?
It's fun.
All right, welcome back to Colossal Community Podcast. I am Keith, and this is my co-host, Sirius Lee.
What up?
And we are talking with members of the Franklin Township Athletic Association. If you guys just want to recap your opening day event and the cornhole event.
The opening day will be April 20th, and I think it starts at 8:30. Don't kill me if I'm wrong. And parade down into the field at Pfeiffer's Ice Dams. And all the kids love it because they get announced and get to run out onto the field with their teammates and everything. And that's opening day, and all the games start from there for the boys all day long, and the girls will have in-house scrimmages since their season doesn't start till the 22nd. And the cornhole event's May 18th with a rain date of May 19th. And it's open to boys, girls, women, men, all ages, whatever. And it's just a good time, help raise some money for Franklin Township.
Do you have to pre-register for that?
There is a link.
You can, yeah, you can find it on Cole Cracker Cornhole's Facebook page.
Okay.
It's also on
The Franklin Township.
Yeah, clubhouse.
All right.
And they just click the get tickets, and it'll take them to the app to get to pre-register. But we'll also take walk-ins, obviously.
Yeah, the day of the event, you can sign up the day of the event, in case you're on the fence of whether you want to do it, and and watching the weather, too. And it's $50 a team, and the kids, they think they're going to charge them. It's on the site like $20 a team for the kids.
And they'll play in a separate tournament.
Yeah, they'll play in a separate tournament. Yeah. And it's just a good time. Have turnout, and hopefully the weather holds out and is nice for that weekend, and have a good time.
All right, we have some things coming up with Colossal Radio. Don't forget to tune in to Doc and Kate show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. till noon. And then Uncle Kevin's show is every day, Monday through Friday from 1 to 4. And then the Doc and Friends show is Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. till noon. And Oldies with Ike is every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. Tomorrow night, Ike is spotlighting Sir Elton John for his 77th birthday. So if you are into Elton John, you have any requests, email Ike and he'll play your favorite song.
Fun fact, when I got married last weekend in this room, I walked down the aisle to an Elton John song.
Oh yeah?
He's my favorite.
What was the song?
Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Duh.
I don't listen to slow songs. So. And then every Friday night from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m., it's Ritual Rock. So if you're into your heavy metal, tune in for that show. And of course, every second and fourth Monday of every month at 7 p.m. live here on Facebook is us talking about everything, stuff talking to people.
You make it sound so exciting. Everyone's going to want to watch it.
Come watch us.
Yeah.
Also, our next episode will be April 8th. And we'll have the Lehigh Nature Gap Center will be on for the first half hour, and the second half hour, the Carbon County Plant People will be on talking about their plant fest, out there in the new location, I believe it is, out in Mahoning Valley. So that's coming up April 8th. And then April 22nd, Lehigh Downtown Incentive will be on talking about their Wine on the River event. And then we'll have members of the Zinc City Motorcycle Club talking about their upcoming events. And by popular demand, with a lot of interest, we are going to have a game show night on May 13th. So Leanne and I will be working on that. And then June 10th is our 100th episode.
Wow.
Yeah, 100 episodes. So that's what's coming up on Colossal Radio. Make sure you download the free app or enable your skill settings on Alexa. And you can also listen online by going on the Colossal Radio website and listen to all those shows and more. There's music for everybody, and
I listen to it every day at work. It's a good time.
It is a good time.
Doc and Kate are funny. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. You got to listen.
Yeah, you got to
You
listen.
got to download that app. Oh gosh. Sometimes I shake my head.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes I'm thinking like that too. So.
All right, if you want to take into our debate questions and your answers will be read on our show, make sure you check out our Facebook page. The debate question will be posted tomorrow around 11:30 a.m. and a whole bunch of other topics we have planned throughout the week, and you can take part in that. That's going to do it for tonight's show. Thank you guys for coming in.
Thanks for
Go
having
out there and support the Little League and Franklin Township Association. You know, it's open to the public for opening night.
Yeah. Opening day.
Yeah, opening day.
Yep. And come out,
Right.
cheer on your kids, grandkids, nephews, nieces, whatever.
Neighbors.
Or just come eat a hot dog.
Neighbors,
Yeah, let's go eat a
whatever.
hot dog.
Yep.
And make sure you sign up for the cornhole tournament. We will post the link for that as well in the flyer. You have anything else?
No.
All right. We'll see you all next time.